Hi team, this is Ritu and I'm going to present Excel project on retail sales and customer analysis. We will discuss in this presentation an overview of a sales and customer analysis case study conducted using Microsoft Excel. The analysis focuses on key performance indicators and trying to provide actionable insights. Moving on the next slide, and these are the outline of all the question which we will discuss explicitly one by one. And here we have the questions of our project, retail sales, which the first question is data cleaning techniques. So effective data cleaning is crucial for maintaining data integrity and retail analysis. This section discusses identifying and removing duplicates records using Excel features. We see here. So the step one, I created a new column combining invoice number and stock code to help identify unique records and assist in detecting duplicates. Here we have the data set, and as I have mentioned, I have combined invoice number and stock code to identify the duplicates. Here we have the column of the same I have mentioned. Step 2, added another column labeled unique or duplicate using the COUNTIF. So this is the unique or duplicate. Unique indicates with 0 and duplicate indicates with 1. Now moving on the next question is handling cancellation. So I created a new column that flag cancel transaction by checking if the invoice number start with C. So here we have the is cancelled column where can we identify which invoice number, which invoice or product is cancelled. This approach helps easily identify and sum up all cancellation related transaction. Here let's commence. The third question is analysis of sales performance. Okay, to the analyze sale performance per product in Excel. Created total revenue column in data as I have created in the pivot table, and then I apply pivot table to identify the top 5 product by sale, quantity, and revenue, which is transaction value. Here we have the column of transaction value, or we can say total revenue. So this helps quickly highlight the best performing product and understand which item contribute most to our sales. So as you can see here, we have the best from the top 5 product is 22197 invoice, and a popcorn holder, small popcorn holder, and popcorn holder small. Let's have look on the insides of it. So the popcorn holder product collectively show a strong activity with multiple variants contributing to the total quantity and revenue under their product code. And if we see the Black Heart cardholder demonstrate solid sales contribution despite being a single item grouping. So overall, the listed product codes highlight a mix of multi-item and single item categorize, each playing an important role in the total quantity and transaction value. Moving on the next question, which is fourth, pricing strategy analysis. So to analyze pricing strategy in Excel, I have calculated the average unit price of each item using average in function. Then I used percentile.inc to find the 90th percentile price threshold. Where is the percentile? Here. So here I have created the average price column and the percentile column. Let's look the interpretation of this. So the average price column shows variation from very low value like 1.5 to higher values such as 11.03, indicating wide pricing differences among items. As you can see, the highlights value, it it highlights that the it is more than the percentile value. That's why these are highlighting in red color. So the percentile column remains clustered around 8.5, as we can see, showing that the price distribution is tightly concentrated except for a few high value items. The item highlighted in red appear to be those exceeding the 90th percentile as we discussed. So the overall data set reflect a mostly consistent pricing structure with a few significantly higher price item influencing percentile calculation. So this section develops into average pricing strategies and identifies high value product within the detailed analysis by calculating average unit price and applying premium items with the red color. Now moving on, next question. The next is customer analysis. So we have to find top test customer by total spending and need to give a ranking column. So I use I used SumIf to calculate each number total spending. Then I apply a rank. Let's have a look here. Here we have the column of total spending, and and I have ranked from 1 to 10. Now let's move to the interpretation of it. The ranking highlights one customer with exceptionally high total spending of 41,000 around securing rank 1 for above all others. The second is 1,714.95, indicating a massive gap between the top spender. So the very low spending values like rank 14 and 15 indicate minimal purchasing, but we will discuss only 1 to 10 because and the 10 as we, as we can see here, the 10 rank total spending is 382. So very low spending values. So data set includes extremely small or zero equivalent totals like in negative. So likely a rounding artifact representing customers with no actual spending. The section delves into identifying top customers based on their total spending by summing expenditures and applying ranking functions. We aim to highlight the most valuable clients for targeted marketing efforts and relationship management enhancements. Next question is temporal sales trend. So here we have the pivot table and with the chart. So in this chart, as we can see, a steady upward line which is consistent growth. And here we can see here we have the spike around November to December. There is a holiday shopping surge we can say, and there is a dips in early month which is off seasonish slowdown. So so this sales show a clear upward trend from the first year to next, reaching their highest point in the middle period, and the sharp fall to zero in the January 1900 category single, indicating a slowdown in performance. So overall, the valid years follow a rise and fall pattern with strong growth before declining. So this section explores temporal sales fluctuation and seasonality, showcasing how sales vary across the year. By analyzing these trends, we can identify peak sales periods and make informed decisions regarding inventory and management and marketing strategies for optimal performance. Moving forward, the next is the geographical insight. So, which country has the highest number of transactions? So, I have created the pivot table here, and the United Kingdom have the highest number of transactions. Where, on the other hand, we can see the Lithuania have has the lowest number of transactions. So, as we see, United Kingdom clearly dominates the invoice count, far exceeding all other countries, and several countries indicating Iceland, Austria, Japan, and Lithuania show minimal participation, reflecting niche or rare transactions. So this section analyzes transaction between count of, which is count of invoice across various countries, providing insight into marketing concentration and customer behavior. Understanding geographical sales or pattern help identify opportunities for expansion and inform strategic business decisions for targeting market effort in different regions. Let's continue. And the next is question product return rate. So we need a return rate of each product by comparing the total quantity ordered to the total quantity returned. So in this, the pivot table compares the total quantities ordered with the quantities returned for each product. Most products display a 0% return rate, indicating no record return in the data. A few products show noticeable higher return percentages, which may warrant closer review. These variations highlight where product specific, and it is also a good sign that we have a 0% of return rate. So this means we have no negative or debt on the on us. The second last question is data segmentation for marketing. So we need to segment the customer based on the total expenditure into high, medium, low tiers, and need to define the threshold for each tier based on quartiles. So here I have already created tier as per the quartile threshold. Let's look the interpretation of it. The customer categorized into high, medium, and lower revenue tiers based on quartile threshold. Well, a large portion of customers fall in higher tier, indicating strong spending concentration among many buyers. And the medium tier include smaller groups with the moderate revenue contribution, suggesting mid-level engagement. And the low consists of customer with minimal or negative revenue values, highlighting low activity or potential refunds. So overall, the segmentation provides a clear structure for customer value analysis and future decision making. So these high, low, medium identify the premium customer, and the low tier need strategic recommendation. So we can improve them from low to medium or high. Now let's explore the dashboard. So I have created total sales overview and the average sale per transaction, top product by sales, and sales by country. So if you see, the highest sales by country is United Kingdom, and the product is Doctum postage, and the total sales is this. So this dashboard provides an overall view of sales performance and distribution across different dimensions. A total sales amount, this the overall revenue generated, and the average sale per transaction is extremely low, which is we see here. Here you have the data. So that's why it's extremely low. And the top product by sales as a leading here, as a leading with the sales of this. And sales by country reveal that United Kingdom as a top contributor, far higher than other regions. The chart and tables collectively, tables are the tables below the chart. So the chart and tables collectively display sales trend, top performing products, and regional performances. So overall, the dashboard shows that sales are highly concentrated in the UK and dominated by a few high performing products, indicating uneven distribution across region and items. So that's all I wanted to share in this presentation. Thank you for your valuable attention and interest.